feel like God has heard my prayers. And God works in mysterious ways and thumps us when we're not paying enough attention. It is up to us to learn. And we make our choice every moment of every day, with every breath, with every thought, with every action. We're putting one grain of sand towards which scale, and God, faith, spirit, Mobius, it's whatever flavor you want to roll with. The Creator is the only thing that doesn't have a price. Otherwise, everything's a cost-benefit analysis, and you got to choose if it's worth it. Because everything has a price. Everything comes with a cost. Every knife is a double-edged sword, and every joy is a burden. Because to love, we must feel pain. And God, that spark of life, that, yes, we reaffirm with every fiber of our being that's being at one with God. That's going with the flow of nature, of evolution, of social psychology, of prisoner's dilemma solved, of no matter how you want to look at it, God is the only right answer. God is the catch 33. God is the catch 33 because it is a win-win-win. It is the only way you don't make out ahead in this game is if you screw yourself. Because power to the people. Because the silent majority are now empowered. Because the magician is giving away all the tricks before the magician even catches on. Because you cannot unthink a thought. Because those of us that are most deserving of peace have fought so hard. And my lesson in learning that I do deserve peace is to teach peace to others. And with their finding peace, I find peace. Because I didn't believe I deserved heaven, and that was my sin. I didn't believe I deserved it. Because of burdens, I continually remind myself are not mine to carry. For me to continue carrying those burdens is a reflection of my own pride, feeling that somehow I know better than God, because God did not mean for me to be burdened so. That's my choice. I hold on to that baggage. I am looking up at the water, but I'm holding to the anchor. And as long as I'm holding to the anchor, I don't have any right to go, but why can't I breathe? I see the air right there, because it is our duty to let go of the anchor. And for vets, this is an exciting and motivating and empowering thing, because guess what? The pity party's over. Pull your shit together, your brothers need you. It doesn't matter if the only thing you can do is pray. you owe it to your brothers. We are the anti-heroes. We were the survivors. The heroes are the ones that kept us alive. Okay? Well, you know what? As much shit as you're in, the guys next to you probably got it twice as bad. So get the fuck up. Put your pity party on hold. It's there whenever you decide to go back to it. It's not like you're losing anything. You're just getting your shit together and falling back in. Because your brotherhood needs you. I don't give a fuck about your gender. The brotherhood needs you. I need you. We need you. Because the only people that can understand us is us. Because there is nothing wrong with us. Because we understand, are overwhelmed and ashamed of the capital sins in a culture we fought for. It's not us. It's not us. And because we have endured, because we have learned, because we survived, it is our moral obligation, our personal responsibility, and our path to healing. We learn to heal ourselves so that we can then teach others. And if we, of all people, of all countries, of all comfortable, happy, spoiled little wow, even our homeless live such a reasonable quality of life that is well more than half, whatever stat you choose to quote, well more than half of the homeless people are veterans that choose to be homeless because given the fucked up system we're caught up in otherwise, it's our preferred option. And 9,000 of us are giving up every single year. We are dying 20 times faster than war stole our souls. Because, let me say, no, because we've lost hope. Well, Fallen, this is hope. This is hope not only in your path, because I am teaching, I am bearing my soul, I am showing myself, I am giving all. Because I do believe I deserve to lead. I deserve to lead. I'm not 20 anymore. And I have earned my stripes. Most of them out of uniform. I have lived every moment in my life doing the absolute best I could, being the absolute best I could, and some really overwhelming odds and circumstances. And I tend to have come out a classic overachiever in most of them, despite overwhelming opposition and adversity. And yeah, you should check out my NCOERs, my counseling statements. That's what it is. Check out my counseling statements. Yeah, I have a thoroughly well documented, not only within the chain of command, but within the mental health community, lack of respect for authority, because I am sorry, I have always been in pursuit of someone that I respected enough to lead, and rarely have found it. Yes, I am broken. Yes, I am burdened. Yes, I am far from perfect, and the only thing I am good at, I am like super freakishly good at, because when my brain started all its neural remapping and pew, whatever, I knew the damage I had in front of me, and I knew I had the chance to either fuck it all or supercharge the bitch. So I'm importing supplements from Russia to stimulate things in my brain. I am doing Lumosity and the exercises and stuff. I am doing the meditations. I am fucking, you run it. I was deliberately, cognitively, psycho-emotionally challenging my brain in every way I knew how. And oh my God, as my brain has healed and grown and recovered, I am like really freakishly good at this one thing I've done my entire life. Because behavioral manipulators tend to have more often than not have difficult childhoods. Hey, you get a shitty situation, the only thing you can do is learn from it. I just happen to be a very fast learner. And I don't remember. I remember I have always done my best. I have accepted and owned the fact that I am inspirational. I forgot how impressive I actually am. I mean, and I don't pull your head out of your ass. It's not arrogance. Back down a little, okay? I mean, I have overcome adversity, extreme adversity, my entire life. And I've gotten so used to set them up, knock them down. I forgot the masses don't even know the basics, and I've had my own form of inattentive blindness, taking for granted that which I am meant to share, I am meant to teach, and giving away the magician's secrets. That's a lot of practice. That's a lot. Well, no, it's not a lot of practice because we've already learned the bad part. We're just teaching ourselves to enjoy the value. And oh, by the way, we can also strategically market and leverage the marketing to benefit not only reinforcing the mission, but more of the benefits too. I mean, I have literally I am excited and I am proud because I have taken proven, unstoppable tactics of war and psycho-emotional manipulation that still continues in North Korea. Flipped it, spun it around, and I'm now pushing it forward. I've had to let go that I am not a soldier, I am not an operator. I have had to let go of the fact that I'm not trapped in purgatory, I'm not in the rear with the gear, I am not in limbo wishing I was either with there or at least back home. And you know what, I am home and I'm still in limbo because I wasn't ready to accept my position as instructor. Because I have earned my right to air conditioning, I have earned my right to full night sleeps, I have earned my right, I have earned my peace. I have earned my peace. And now I want to show you how to earn your peace. Whatever flavor helps you to culturally internalize what you know to be true. That's what's so beautiful about my funneling instruction, is that knowledge must precede wisdom. Wisdom is something we all know is true, and we don't need explaining. And so I cultivate wisdom so that I may take the most gruesome or complicated of understandings or experiences, and help people to understand, help people to relate, because you know what? Your life, it's an Alfred Hitchcock type experience. Your mind is already customizing everything to fit you anyway. Manipulation can be good. And that's what I was explaining to my shrink earlier today. It's I have manipulated myself every step of the way. Because God knows I didn't want to have to go through all this. This has not been easy. It has not been fun. And it has taken every lesson I have ever learned, every strength of Red Bull girl, bouncy, every smile and floaty personality, everything I have ever been. It has taken all of me to get through this and to accept, hey, you know what? I'm almost 40. I've been doing this shit at least 20 years, and that's on the clock. I deserve to retire. I'm tired. I want peace. I have worked hard for it, and my sin was that I didn't believe I deserved it. And so, in under 3 years, I have had to accept that I do deserve my peace. And my peace comes from teaching peace and spreading peace so that y'all can, I train the trainers and you train the world. Because if we can overcome ours, we can help anybody overcome theirs. And we deserve it. And they want to honor us and make our life happy and peaceful and respected and easy because of our experiences. Look at American Sniper. I didn't even see the movie. Don't want to know. I haven't watched. I keep anxiety out of my life. But look at the American people, how they backed it, how they spent the money on it. And reality TV is the lowest entry level for investment and the highest return on investment. And it's true. It's real. It's okay to be vulnerable. Be strong enough to be vulnerable. Be strong enough to be weak. And this loops back to where God is so wonderful and how God works in mysterious ways. I had been having a hell of a week and praying, God, pass this forward because I can't take it anymore. And I have been compelled to start these video diaries and get over anxiety, at least, between the two of us, It's my progress, that's the whole point, is that I'm learning and growing through this, so you can watch me learn and grow, and I'm a fast learner, going through the stages of the pain, and then the anger and aggression, the vulnerable pain, and then the acceptance of my role. Hi. That's why I've already told my shrink, carte blanche, signed, I will not sue. Please tell everybody whatever you think about me. Because imagine how my psych team, wow, yeah, we've all realized I'm recovering at literally miraculous speed. Oh, and my psych team, my polytrauma team, has just had to kick back and watch it all because I am a juggernaut. And they cared enough to stay actively participant in my recovery. And so with those two decisions, I'm moving forward. And I can teach you how to as well, and then we can teach the world. And And that is my gift. And I oh, I remember. Okay, so I've been on my own from since 16, 17. I've been in college since 16, 17. I remember waving by to the U-Haul truck and, going to my boyfriend like, yo, I need to learn how to drive. And, I learned how to drive from street racers. Just saying. I in my old life, I used to get off on scaring the shit out of people because it's an expression of control issues. Because I used to be very controlled, I would say, um, and I like pushing limits. I always have, and I still do. Um, but I have no need to control because I've got freedom of speech with no intention to transgress. I've got the ideal get out of jail free card as brain damaged mental health veteran. Um, and oh, I'm right. Yeah. And oh God. Anyway, driving. So all these things are coming together, and I forgot my epiphany that I shared with the shrink like immediately. Like, oh my God, and I'm just like, wow. Because I regularly do that. Watch these videos and then think what 2 years has been like of an hour. Through the worst of it, because trust me, y'all are seeing the best of it now. And that is why my better half is the strongest person I have ever known, because he has not only stood by me, but has held me and been a significant, positive, wonderful, caring influence on me as I again reshaped my personality, and until meeting him, never had a role model to look up to. I love him so much. And that's my purpose. That's who I want to be. I'm just sharing the information and my teaching him my wisdom is how all this started to begin with, because he inspired me to be a better person, because that which I knew I had been burdened with the mission of, I hadn't quite figured out how to do it peacefully. And I needed true and unconditional love in my heart to even know what right was, to play with it from there. My love, I call you me 2.0, and this time age did equate wisdom. And I am so honored to pass my blood-soaked wisdom on, cleaned off, washed up and unburdened, and pass it pay it forward. Pay it forward. And and to earn my bliss, my peace. I need my brothers to have it too. You know, at least to have the option, to have the opportunity, to have the instructions, to have the orders, to have the FM, to have the guidance, to have the OJT. Whatever the fuck you need, it is up to us to provide it for ourselves and to each other. Because we're the only ones that are going to understand. We're the only ones that can really do it. Because we're the only ones that understand. And guess what? Because we are the problem. We are our problem in that we feel we don't deserve it. You know, we're clinging to the past. We're clinging to that anchor of anger. We're clinging to that anchor of anger as it holds us under the water and we're gasping for air. All we gotta do is let it go, and I'm gonna show you how. Because it's our responsibility to. Because the pity party is over. We gotta move out. You know, because you helping your brother is gonna be what helps you. Because we got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You know, we promise to protect America from enemies foreign and domestic. You know, look at that as you want. Look at that as capital sin running rampant in our capitalistic country. How far we have strayed from American values. Or look at that as us self-destructing, as like the bombs blowing up. We are the enemy's domestic. You know, we've got veteran-only prisons. We've got well over half of homeless. We're 21% of the domestic violence, despite being 1% of the population. Dude, we're trained to take others down with us. And that's leaking out. So we need isolation away from the challenges of the masses so that we can be in our own environment, working together, helping us to heal our own issues as we show America and lead the way so that when the next generation has an actual opportunity to develop, there's something to move forward to instead of just running away from. You know, this is our responsibility. So mount up. You know, roll out. Because I was never meant to execute. That's on you. If you know a veteran in distress, listen with more intent and then share this. You know, because the cult of personality that this comes back on, that this peacefully rests on, is America. It's our personality. It's our heart, our beat, our pulse. It's us. You know, I am empowering you. And I have faith that mine have my six.